My name is Leroy Poozer, and today my speech is about the techniques of basketball, how's it played around the world, and I'll tell you about the positions and the techniques of it. Here's my note cards. So my introduction, I will be telling you about techniques, fundamentals of shooting, defense, dribbling, and the positions. So the first thing I want to talk about is dribbling, which is the most important, one of the most important things of the game. The player that's dribbling the ball is the point guard. Point guard brings up the ball. Point guard always has a good hand placement or a good body stance, and it has a good ball control because he's the one who's telling everybody where to go. He's the one telling everybody where to be, and he's the one that's running the show, which is called a mini coach. He come down, he can pass to the shooting guard, he can pass to the small forward or the power forward or the center to score the ball. Point guards, their ball handling is really good because it's important for them to have a really good ball handling if they're the point guard because they have to bring it down. Like I said, but dribbling is effective in the game because if you have a point guard that can't dribble or anybody on the team that can't, how would y'all make it down the court? How would y'all run any plays? How would y'all even score the ball? But you also can keep passing the ball. But my second thing I would talk about is shooting. Shooting is also for like the point guard or the shooting guard position. But mainly shooting guards because a lot of shooting guards that always shooting the ball, you also see on TV like Klay Thompson and Dwayne Wade, plenty of players like that have been in the league for a good long time that been shooting the ball. But the shooting is important because you have people come off the screen and come spot up for a shot. As you've seen Klay Thompson, he does it all the time. He'll come off a screen and he'll shoot the ball. Or, like I say, Dwayne Wade, sometimes he'll get past the ball and he'll go into a pick and roll action and he'll come off the screen and shoot a mid-range. But that's a lot of people form an art. People don't know about the mid-range. Mid-range is an art. It's an art game. If you don't have a mid-range playing basketball, what you're shooting, I don't know. Sometimes some people can't shoot from far away to make 3-pointers. But I prefer mid-range because that's my game. That's how I play. I play like the mid-range. I have a form of art. The third thing in that I would talk about is free throws. It's important that you make your free throws. That's how you beat a lot of teams. Sometimes people think like making a free throw don't affect the game, but free throw has a very explicit effect on the game. Why do I say that? Because we could be going back and forth with a team all 4 quarters, and the final shot or final 2 shots can be on me, and I get fouled, and I have to go to the line and shoot free throws. I make both free throws. We probably win the game. I make one, it's tied. I miss both. We lose the game. And that's why it's very effective in a game because free throws always can determine a game. And that's why it's important you keep your routine and you practice on free throws every day. Free throws, I prefer free throws and spot-up shooting because that's what a lot of people does. If that's who don't play point guard, they'll just like run up and down the court and run to the corner and do a lot of spot-up shooting and a lot of free throws in their workouts. A third thing I will be talking about is passing. Passing the basketball is important. A team chemistry that can pass the basketball around to each other and play with each other and don't get mad at each other will win a lot of games. Passing is one that's also important because if you don't pass the ball and you just ball hogging, that's not good. You don't get looked at, or you might get sit down, or sometimes you could get cut like that. Like a lot of teams that have point guards like that, they might just dismiss their point guard because of the fact that they playing like they the only player on the team. But team chemistry is important. It's always important because you couldn't get an open shot, and your big man could come set you a screen because he know you can get open and shoot the ball off the screen. And you'll make the shot, and that's chemistry because he'll know like the next play, y'all might come down and do the same thing, but as the time you'll pass it to him and let him score the ball. That's what's effective in the game. The fourth thing I will talk about is defense. Defense wins games. A lot of people don't know that about defense, but defense is a important role in winning games. Why do I say it's an key role in winning games? Is because if you have a team and all five players on the floor can play defense, y'all will win a lot of games. Why? because you're not letting your man get to the paint, or one of your teammates might be playing help side and he come get a block off the glass or just a block out the air, or you have another teammate that can that goes to the corner and block a shot from the corner or the wing or the top of the key. And defense has a lot of styles you can play. You have 94 feet, or you have 2-2-1 traps or 1-2-2 traps. What a lot of team does, which is you'll have two people at the top of the opposing court, another two in the middle, and one in the back. The one that's the back, always the center. The center sits in the back because he has to follow the ball just in case it become a 2-on-1 break, and he can play both mans until somebody come back and help him. Or you have half-court sets like 3-2, 2-3, man-to-man, half-court 1-2-1, or 1-3-1. And the 1-3-1 is one person at the front, three people in the middle that's lined up, free throw line extended, and one person in the back, which is the point guard. Why the point guard? Because he's quick enough to go left and right and trap corner, and you'll have your center at the top because his wingspan is long enough to block the ball or get a steal and go down the court and score. Yeah, and that in conclusion, that will be summing up everything I will talk about, the importance of basketball, the positions, and the techniques. Thank you.